Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and today we're in the event theater. A little bit of backstory. This is the first video that I've recorded in base Xenoblade Chronicles 3 since the release of the Future Redeemed DLC. So I played through the entirety of that. A couple of videos have come out since Future Redeemed, but that was all recording sessions before Future Redeemed were launched. At the end of the last video, I said that I was going to go put some ice or something on my finger that I had burnt. It's healed, by the way. What I did was I paused the recording, I went to the bathroom, I found some of that blue goo, I stuck it on there with a band-aid, and it immediately stopped the burning. It was like instantaneous. I was like, oh, I'm fine. I came back in here and I did Monica's Ascension quest, but I did not unpause the video, and somehow I didn't notice until I sat down to edit that video. Can't go back. Can't redo it. What we can do, though, is we can come together. The name of this quest, by the way, is called Walking Around, Lost and Confused. No, what is it actually called? A Promise to the Future. I thought it was Walking to the Future, but it's Promise to the Future. It begins with the party. I'm trying to go from memory here. They want to borrow a transport for some reason. And then you can't, and then you go to a canteen, and you have a conversation, and then Monica finds out that some kids stole the transport, I think? Maybe they were taking the fight to Mobius? I can't remember. What I know is that we found the transport, and it's that transport we found in this valley a long time ago in a previous episode, and I said, that's weird, that'll be for a future quest. It was! It was for a future quest. And now we can watch the final cutscene. I didn't realize that it only saved the final cutscenes from these, and I'm thinking that it's like that for all of these. I mean, Nia's only has one cutscene, Melia's only has the one. Even though there are so many voiced cutscenes, Valdi's for some reason has a ton. I don't know why. Xeon's has a ton. Why does Monica literally just has the cutscene at the end of her hero quest and then the cutscene at the end of her Ascension quest? I don't know why. But I remember the ending was wild, and I thought, okay, well, here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and watch it together, and I'll do like a reaction to it. And you folks can at least see how the quest wraps up. So we've gone to the Condensia region, we've gone into that big pit where we found that transport. All the youngins are there, and Monica's about to lay down the law with them and really put them in their place. And if you're thinking...
Disobeying orders, stealing a transport. In the end, you're all safe, so I suppose there's that to be thankful for. But what in the hell were you thinking?
It was for the city. We thought we could seize the loot, maybe use it to beef up our defense.
Even if we can't beat Ouroboros, we can still fight.
Monica, our duty is to protect the city from our enemies.
And I mean, we got the feeling that we didn't really matter to you, like we weren't real candidates.
The way you all just fought, it easily surpassed even our top veterans. But not even the great Guernica Vandam could stand up to the horrors we're facing. They'll chew you up and spit you out. And if you were to lose your lives needlessly, you'd leave behind more sadness. I don't want any of you to forget that. Olive, I'm gonna need a report. So when can I get it?
Tomorrow?
I want it today. Get these supplies stowed away. Also, I expect a written apology from all of you. 50 pages.
50?
Not enough? In the very near future, we're gonna need about everything you can give us. Until then, you need to prepare.
Bud, you're out there on the front line, putting yourself in harm's way.
See, here comes the twist that got me.
Let us handle the rear. Please, just trust us.
You little.
When my brother died, on the day that you were made elder, I decided, I pledged, never to leave you alone. I would not let you end up like him. And so, that's exactly what I'm doing here. Somehow.
Unbelievable. That's why you nearly threw your life away.
It's because I love you.
Huh?
What?
If you're going to tell us to survive, Well then, you should be following your own advice.
Jensen.
I'll bet you probably only thought of me as a little brother or a friend. But I think I know you better than anyone.
Oh!
Hold on, did he just...
Just what?
What now?
Oh yeah, they don't know what love is.
Jensen. I'm sorry. You see, right now,
You don't have to say anything now. It's just, I needed to get that across. Instead, when the fighting's done, maybe we could talk this over with each other some more?
I'm your superior officer.
Yeah, but when Mobius are gone, ranks won't mean a thing. Please, just think it over.
Gondor's mom has got it going on.
Were you scared?
Shut it.
She's all I want, and I've waited for so long.
Anyway, should we go?
It's gonna be tough getting that stuff out of the cave.
Snuff it. I'll help you out.
Me too.
Time for big treasure hunt.
Is that it? I guess so. If you're wondering, wow, what did Uni say? I don't know. I don't remember, and I didn't get it recorded. I feel awful about it because this was supposed to be me, like documenting my entire adventure through the whole game, and we don't get that now, which is a darn shame. But hopefully, you folks get the general idea. It kind of just ends after that. Monica's ascended. And, yeah, we don't know if there's going to be a future love story. I mean, there could be. It could just be part of, like, a different series of quests. I don't know. And I don't know if we'll ever find out. Oh, my goodness, where are you going right now? Mio, where are you trying to get to? God bless your soul. Where exactly... What point in existence do you think you're going to be reached by doing what you're doing right now? Now, if you're wondering how we ended up here, if that was the last thing that I did in the game... Well, I did come back here at the end of Future Redeemed to have a look at the statues and just marvel at this game's story. Do you have to be doing what you're doing right now? That outfit is just not right. The thigh action right now. Actually, Uni's as well. Good gosh, this game. Okay, let's get going. Let's get going. I came in here after I finished Future Redeemed to just marvel at the fact that you literally, if you just walk around and inspect these characters, you get the whole dang story. You get everything that happens in Future Redeemed. It's all here, and you can go watch that video if you want to see what I mean. But literally, episode 20 of the Future Redeemed Let's Play. Every little bit of information you want to know about Nicole and Shulk slash Panacea? Yeah, I think Panacea. And Niall and Matthew and Rex slash Linka and everyone's favorite Glummer. The whole story is just in there. It's remarkable. But now that that's out of the way, you might be wondering, well, geez, Reese, so what are you going to do next? What are your plans? My plans are to do everyone's Ascension quests, and if there are any, I'm going to do all the side quests too, if there are any side quests left to do. And then at that point, I think we could probably pretty safely set the game aside and go on with our lives. So, there's also, what is this, the affinity chart? I don't know if I'm going to really worry about getting everyone's affinity completely maxed out, mainly because I don't even know how I would go about doing that. Like, I've been playing the game for a year. What do you do? I think you just do quests and things, really, don't you? I mean, I know fighting bad guys in their territories as well can kind of do it, but, I mean, we maxed out the Colony Zero, didn't we? Goodness gracious, did we ever. But we did all of those over the course of like several videos where we were just like hyper-focused on them. And the Nopon Caravan is also maxed out. But, I mean, we've not even maxed out the city. So, like, who can say what we're ever going to achieve? But the next thing that I had planned to do, and we're not even going to look at this affinity chart, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go to the map. The next thing I had planned to do was what I was hoping would end up being Gondor's Ascension quest, which, I mean, there's something here. There's some kind of quest. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's an Ascension quest. It could be. I don't know. Ghondor might even be in my party still. Ghondor? Who's in my party? Ghondor is in my party. And I think that question mark is only there when she's in my party. So this is where I technically left off on the video that never will be, because it never was, because I burned my finger, and I had to get up and go put blue goo on it, and I forgot to unpause it, and it turned into a whole nightmare. What was that individual's name? Ulrich. For some reason I saw Linka, and I was like, no. No, who are you? What are you looking at? What's going on here? Those Agnian mutters looked down on us from here while we toiled for them like slaves. Yeah, I suppose they did. I get how you feel, but right now, us and them are just gonna have to play nice. Yeah, this is odd. Enduring the days.
I see.
See, don't we still have to find some more information about like clouds in the sea or some nonsense? If this is voiced, that's how we know we found the Ascension quest. Are you mudder?
Ah, Ghondor. Just who I wanted to see.
Something wrong?
Sorta. Just the other day, one of our squads got chased by a ginormous monster.
Yeah? How big are we talking here?
Big. Really big. It got them good, too.
Par for the course with monsters, really. Of course, some of them are gonna grow ginormous.
Sure. We've seen some stonking big ones, too.
So, what's the story then? They got attacked by monsters and ran home, tails between legs? Dag, it's a lot of them.
No, you're not getting it. It was just one monster, and it chased off the whole team. There was a scavenger team from engineering on a mission in the Fifties region.
You don't say. I'm starting to respect this monster more than I respect you lot.
If they got wrecked by a single enemy, they must have got careless, even if it is a big one.
I wouldn't be too harsh. If a monster senses weakness, it can strike without warning.
It's more like, well, they say it let them go.
Sorry, do my ears need rinsing? Because I could have sworn you just said a monster let them go.
Yes, that's what I heard. They say it didn't keep up the attack, that it just wandered off at some point.
Well, it's a fun story and all, but it sounds like a massive crock to me.
Yeah, I'm not 100% convinced either, but knowing these guys, they wouldn't just make it up for a lark.
I don't think we should doubt that they really did come under attack.
The part about being allowed to escape, however, is mystifying. I wasn't aware of any monsters with that behavior pattern.
Yeah, but anyway, I thought you might want to know about it, boss. Stroke of luck that I managed to catch you.
You did good, soldier. I'll take a look. After all, where would we all be if I didn't step in to clean up all your messes, eh?
I gotta say, the namesake Ghondor makes a whole lot of sense for her now. Oh man, okay, knowing your family, that's uninteresting. Do you reckon we're just gonna find, like, ancient Matthew? We're just gonna find, like, turns out he's been alive this whole time, and he's 1,200 years old, and just lives in a cave and kind of looks like a monster. So we need to get to the Fifties region, and that is not going to be the best way to go via transport. I think the best way to get to the Fifties region is going to be by tapping the shoulder button until we get to the Fifties region, and then just fast traveling to the corpse of sharp-witted Tracy. Who names these things? Who comes up with these? Did I comment on this when we fought it the first time? Oh my goodness, I'm getting all snotty here. Sharp-witted Tracy. What kind of a name is that? Oh my goodness gracious. I was joking. This isn't going to be old Matthew. Although we technically don't know what happened to him.
But rumors have a tendency to become overblown. A similar principle may be at work here.
Well, duh. Nobody'd want to admit they got their asses handed to them by one monster. I don't really have time for this. Why don't you, shitheels, get to the bottom of this, huh?
You seemed interested enough earlier.
Don't get me wrong. I am a mite curious. I want to know about the thing that beat my men black and blue.
If it turns out to be a tall tale, then that'll be the end of it. But either way, I guess we can just beat it up. That way, no more threat. Job's a good one.
I like the cut of your jib, guy. That's right.
Who are those guys?
No need to overthink it.
Right there in the background. Who are those guys?
Ginormous, we beat it up. We see anything else, we still beat it up. Easy peasy.
That's one way to look at things.
Anyway, we've already come out here. We can sweat the details, or we can do things the easy way, right?
Ghondor does have a point. It might be better for us to shelve the speculation and just start looking.
Hey, over there.
Oh, hey, look there. I was gonna say,
Guys sure don't look okay.
in a weird sense, in sort of a broad sense,
Hey, you there! You still alive?
Noah's
What? Who are you lot?
kind of related to Ghondor.
What happened to you?
We were attacked by a fiend.
Huh? A fiend?
We were in combat with an Agnian colony when it blindsided all of us. We did our best to escape, but it was pretty catastrophic for both sides.
Where was it you were fighting? We've been looking for that mudder.
It was Singbri's tunnel. You should take care, though. That thing wasn't an everyday kind of monster.
Let's take a look. Could be we've hit pay dirt.
Because N begets Ghondor, begets Matthew's father, presumably, beget Matthew, beget many generations of Gondors, or sorry, Van Dams, till we eventually get to Guernica, and then we get to Monica, and then finally Ghondor. So in a sense, Matthew is like her... Actually, not even like her super... Well, yeah, like her super great-grandfather, but not actually, because it's weird, because the way that he's being recycled, it's almost like he's a new and different N. They're like different entities, but they are the same. I don't know, it's real weird.
There they are! Is that who we've been looking for?
Those are different...
They
those
look
are
to be surrounded.
Those are 3 monsters.
And are those the infamous...
I was promised one
We can
big
talk about
one.
it later. Those people need our help.
That outfit, though, it's
Yeah.
not right. It wasn't right when they put it on Nia, and it ain't right now. Oh, if anything, it's too right. You know what I'm saying? All right, how do I do combat in this game? Genuine question, because I've been playing the oh yeah, it's a little bit different, isn't it? The way that this works. I mean, mostly the chain attack's gonna be different, but then even like, yeah, minute-to-minute combat gonna be different, because we don't. Oh gosh. Okay, I've got to try to remember. Right, we can interlink. I forgot we could interlink. We can interlink, and then also, oh my gosh, we're like lower level than these guys. Somehow I missed that. Oh, can I still res people? Do I have that capacity? I think I do. Yeah. Who needs help up? This is good. What we need to do is, okay, well, I think what's gonna happen now is that we're gonna lose. If I hold this button down, can I give up? Yeah. Alright, so, we're back. And I'm not quite ready to be back. It's gonna be fine, though. We're okay, we're gonna be okay, everything's gonna be fine. We just gotta go back to a campsite somewhere. There is one, like, right over here. So we'll go to Viscera. Oh man, I can't change the weather. I've got to go talk to that dumb Nopon to make him change the weather. That's what we have to do. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not
you can't always give
unreasonable. It's just
100%.
I'm so used to the DLC now. I've got to get everyone an appropriate level. 55 is clearly too low to be dealing with this monkey man. If I wanted to get them to max level, what could I get them to right now? How much XP do we have? Have enough to get them apparently to 95, so we're not far from top level. And then honestly, once we hit max level, you know what? The combat won't be challenging, but there's no reason... Oh, wait a minute. I forgot, because we're also trying to level up all these different classes. That's the other reason you want to keep the combat level equal to what you're fighting, is because if you're over leveled, you won't get the same amount of XP for classes. But it could be that there's a way to break the game entirely that we just need to locate, and then we can do that, and then we can use that broken entirety game maneuver. You know what I mean? Like, we can manipulate XP rates and whatnot, and then we can use that to our advantage to do crazy things, like max out classes in one go. I don't know that to be the case. It's possible that it will not be the case. Do we want to make this little pilgrimage on foot? It's not that far. I think we can run and it'll be okay. I feel like I was in the middle of saying something previous, though, that's now sort of fled from my mind. Like a thought that's afraid and is trying to run from the light and cower in the shadows. or a light that is so bright that it's being hunted by the shadows and has to wait for its opportunity to shine dustily upon the earth and illuminate it in all its righteous glory. It could be one of those two things, and I don't know which. Something about needing to figure out the combat? Maybe that's all I was going to say. Maybe I was just going to say that I've got to readapt now. I don't even know how to chain attack. I don't have broken chain attacks anymore. I did 9 million damage in a chain attack. How do you do that here? I think most people do it using Fiona. Not Fiora, mind you. Fiona. I've not tried it myself, but I've heard like long told rumor, myth, and legend about this. All right, everyone, focus attacks on this giant gogol in front of us, and let's see if we can actually. There we go. A little bit of a break. Someone's already done the topple. What can I do? I can do a daze. I don't think that it works like that. That's not part of the chain. Also, we gotta keep Uni up. Uni's gonna be our healer. Get up, Uni. Did she get up? I actually don't know. Tion's down now? Where? I think I accidentally left combat for a minute, which was a mistake. Are we all focused? We're not doing the best job right now. What are we focused on? Which one are we attacking? I thought we were attacking this one right here. Did that one draw our ire or something? Come on, everyone. Let's stay on target here. Yeah, okay, I guess that's what's happening. One of them is drawing. No? Maybe not? I'm so confused. Get up, Uni, please. I need you up. Okay, well, there we go. We've lost again. That's unfortunate. Well, to heck with this. If we're just gonna keep dying, I'm just gonna go ahead and, max everybody to 95 and get this. Oh, Gondor's 98! Just get it over with, right? There's no reason for us to be struggling right now when we don't have to be. Alright, you monsters, I'm back, and I'm feeling better than ever. Okay? I don't know why I keep wasting my topple attack right out the gate. But look, we're 30-some-odd levels higher than you right now. So I would encourage you to just give up. Because there's no possible way you're going to manage to defeat us. We're still going to focus on them one at a time. Because I wouldn't put it past these goobers to somehow manage to defeat us. I don't know where they got the idea that there was just one creature, though, was the only issue. Because there's definitely 3 of them. So are these... I mean, they're called giant goggles, but are they the... They're the GG Bros, which I guess is Giant Gogol Bros. Are they actual brothers and maybe their mom or dad is around here? And that's the big one? That could be unfortunate. Also, look at that. I did a topple. We got ourselves daze. Okay, we did something there. Good on us. Everyone saw that, right? What definitely looked like a bunch of lizard people standing on the borders of the battle? And then they all just vanished? Oh, that's very peculiar. Alright, everyone attack whoever you want to. I'm gonna go after this guy now. Looks like we basically got that guy over there defeated anyway. Might as well go ahead and just get in preemptively on this guy. I've got a side attack, but I don't want to... Oh, well, there we go. And then we can also just go ahead and do the daze, right? Yes! And does anyone have anything they'd like to add? I'm not going to do a chain attack at this juncture. It's almost defeated. That would just stretch out the combat for no reason. We're not getting a lick of XP for the 104! It's like squishing... If we were appropriately leveled, we would have gotten that much from, squishing a turtle. Why would you do that? That's awful.
Just passing by. Ah, but we met some of your mates earlier, I think.
I see. So they made it out alive?
You lot are pathetic. Getting done in by this small fry?
No, you got it wrong. Before we got ambushed by those things you just took down, we were fighting a ginormous Tirkin.
Oh, wow.
What?
Well, I'll take it all back then. Clearly, you're all valiant soldiers who got messed up by a Tirkin.
Yeah, no, that's odd.
Admittedly, these monsters were pretty large.
They were pretty strong, but was it really such a big deal?
Spark it all! It was a huge one that did us in. Anyway, we'll go rendezvous with our friends. Sorry for dragging you out here.
I want to know more about this giant
Well, that
Tirkin.
was a bloody waste of my time and talents. Ginormous Tirkin, my shapely arse.
It's difficult to believe
Humble
that
brag.
Tirkins would even nest in this area.
And it's not like we could just go and rustle them up if they did.
Okay, so what's the plan? Do we go back?
I just can't get over how we came all the way out here and we didn't even get into a decent scrap. It's exactly this kind of shit that really.
It's like Noah and Mio are just having a conversation in the background.
Whoa!
It's real.
Wow. Now we're talking. That's what I want to sink my teeth into.
Crawl.
Get off the head, you lily-livered dags!
I don't think it wants to fight. I think it just wants to be left alone and in peace. Who knows? It might even be like a chef. It might be an artiste when it comes to the culinary arts. It might just want to make a cheese sandwich, but like a bad one, where it like burns the bread and the cheese doesn't melt. Because they cook it over an open fire, and then they upload that to YouTube. And they're mocked and ridiculed because it looks terrible. And they're supposed to be this really good chef. And they have like TV shows where they just yell at other people for being bad chefs. But then they have the audacity to put that on the internet. I'm talking about Gordon Ramsay right now. Interesting fella, terrible, awful, laughable grilled cheese. Just an absolute shamble of an attempt. All right, as a child, I made better grilled cheeses than that man. And I made them with real basic ingredients. You know, a little piece of Kraft plastic cheese. You know, you take that, a bit of bread, a bit of butter, a little bit of a skillet over a stove, no wood fires, and you know what? The cheese melted, and the bread wasn't burned, and it was good. And I would have put that on YouTube as a 6-year-old child doing that by myself in the kitchen. I burned myself doing that. I think we talked about that in a previous installment. But you know what? It was worth the blood, sweat, and tears because I made a dang good grilled cheese sandwich, which is a sight more than one Gordon Ramsay can say when you look at the disgusting... I'm just going to keep harping on about how terrible this sandwich was. Where's the big Tirkin? I mean, we're in a land of big things. There's those big dogs that kind of look a bit like hyenas, and then there's big monkeys over here, big tall ones. So maybe there's a big Tirkin. Wait a minute, he's not up the big staircase over there, or the big ladder over there, is he? Where are we going? Oh my gosh, he's just tucked away back here with his little Tirkin troop. Are we gonna fight him a bit and then be mates?
Why were you running?
Because you were chasing. Ah, anybody run away when scary.
But you're a ginormous Tirkin.
Tirkins can talk?
When she puts it like that.
It's definitely more ginormous than a normal Tirkin.
What is big idea, huh? Barging into roost with muddy foots, it shows poor breeding.
Don't act innocent, beak freak. You're the one who messed up my guys.
Huh? And what problem with that?
You want to know the problem? How about I explain it to you with my fists, you shit-crusted featherbrain?
I not know where humans came from, but they attacked me, so I chased them away. That is the end of story. A lot of ruckus in neighbour brood recent. Tirkin just want peace and quiet. Quiet! Not too much to ask.
Tirkins can talk.
Soldiers get away.
You humans think we special. Keep coming to capture and attack us. When Tirkins get attacked, we return claw for claw. But we never attack humans if humans not attack us.
That's false.
What? So you weigh up whether or not you want to pick a fight?
Humans not any different. Ah. Violence only breed more violence. Therefore, when hit Tirkins, expect it back.
This is such
Did you just threaten me? Wow, you got guts, blockhead. I think I'll grill him for supper.
Hold on, let's not get heated.
It's like
Ghondor.
specious.
It does make a lot of sense what he's saying.
So
Can speak!
Why are you here?
They're no big mystery. Had argue over territory, so now Tirkins just look for easy living place.
Somewhere comfy?
Comfy, yes. Tirkins is not island, just like humans.
Not an island? What, you gonna build some kind of bird confederacy and then attack us?
No confederates. I'm not attacking flock like you. When fighting, I alone.
So, what do you mean, you're not an island?
It has kids.
These are my Turklets.
Turklets!
I search for easy living place for them. Huh?
Oh.
That's why when strangers attack, I has to fight back. Humans only flock with birds of same feather. I try talk sometime, but they only run away.
Can't really speak for you personally, Bud, but it sounds like you've had it rough.
Very rough. Like trouble with neighbours wasn't bad enough. There also little food to eat. Me think soon time for move again. New place with no humans. Bit of grazing.
What? You don't get enough grub here?
That right. I Tirkin gourmet.
I don't think you get to be picky in your case, mate.
Was little Tirkin joke. Plan to move, it for provide better food opportunity for Turklets. Just before, I go out to forage for Turklet dinner.
Oh no. So when you bumped into us earlier...
That right. Then I chased again. Is some kind of instinct for humans chasing Tirkins. They complete ruined.
So, if you had that food, you could move.
If we had enough food for migrate, we could leave within an hour. But this neighbour brood, so many humans and monsters. Migration have to wait a long time.
I have no idea where this is going.
Oh, all right. We'll do your shopping. Let's see now. This neck of the woods, juicy broccoli and zapcap should do it.
Ghondor, are you sure?
We'll be back with the food. So you and your brats get ready to leave, all right?
Huh? Kind human really exist. Have to adjust expectations for future. Human can also bring 10 spring roots.
Hey, don't push your luck. It still ain't too late for me to barbecue you. And anyway, you brought this on yourself.
So we're really doing this?
I'm guessing Gondor's got some kind of a thought here. Might as well tag along.
Showing good judgment there, meathead. Maybe you're not hopeless after all.
What's that? You hungry for a knuckle sandwich?
Huh? Sorry for bother, humans. This very big help.
I mean, I guess
Nice to have more friends.
to some extent, I must have known that they must be able to speak, because
Just eyeball the numbers, eh? Tirkins ain't good enough at maths to tell the difference.
you're probably not wrong.
I don't
I
know
just-
about that. I hope everyone's getting along.
They have a whole culture, they have society, they have civilization. They live together in these complex structures. So I guess it only makes sense, really, that they can talk. They do chef things, right? I don't know if going this way is actually, like, a good idea or not. We should probably just fast travel to wherever it is we're going. Yeah, because it's clear on the other side of all this. There's that, like, group of the chef Tirkins in 2, and maybe you have, like, written dialogue with them. I'm just trying. I don't think I've ever heard one speak. I don't think I've ever heard one say words out loud, and that's very odd to me. What am I doing here now that I'm here? I'm sorry? What's happening? What is all this over here? Why is all of this glowing? What is all of this? Oh, this is what we're here for. That explains why it is glowing. Right on. That is the, so we are actually getting the spring root. We're being, like, decent beings, decent entities here, and we're not just, like, leaving it out of the equation. Good on us. I have no words. The last thing I expected was for it to start talking. And then it did.
Could be a fun fight.
Yeah, we've not fought this thing before. I guess we might as well while we're in the area. I mean, this feels like one of those things we probably need to do.
Nice work. Keep it up, guys.
Just doesn't hit the same. Once you've seen 9 million, 2 million just doesn't hit the same. just doesn't mean much of anything anymore. Okay, it still feels good to conquer one of these things, though, even though we were an insane amount of levels higher. So it doesn't really carry the same sort of weight, does it? It actually doesn't feel as good anymore. I talked myself down from it. It felt satisfying at first, and then I talked myself down from it. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why. I should take pride in what I've accomplished here today. I do. I'm proud. A little bit. Slightly.
So, juicy broccoli and zap caps, was it? We managed to find a good number. Do you think this will be enough?
I wouldn't worry about it. It's not like they'll be able to tell the difference. Should be enough for the
so
kids
rude.
anyhow. The lurching monstrosity will make do.
Wait, Ghondor, you're actually worried about the little ones?
Hardly.
You do realize there's a chance that the larger one has been lying to us, right?
If it turns out he has, we just punch his lights out. Simple.
Punch!
Well, be that as it may.
If we get them to move away ASAP, it saves us a world of trouble.
It's true. If they relocate somewhere further away from us, everyone's lives will be more peaceful.
All right. Let's get this back to them then. And we can wrap this...
What was that?
Stupid twits. What now?
Let's check it out.
Just some interesting, morals at play here.
Let's just
that we won't delve into. Let's just carry on then. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, no, looks like they're being confronted. Let's see if it'll let us drop in from above or fade to black and go right into a cutscene. That's fine too.
What's wrong with you humans? This my mess.
Shut up! If we don't take you out, we'll never be able to look our commander in the face.
You the ones that attack us.
Don't let the monster confuse you.
You dipshits! What are you playing at?
She's the best. She's the best character.
Hey, you're the...
Oh, you come back!
You darn right we did, Jumbo.
What's going on? He's protecting his kids.
Wait, chill out, you guys. This isn't what you think.
That thing's a monster!
Just leave it alone if you know what's good for you.
You think we can show our faces back home if we got done in by an overgrown Tirkin? Give me a break. If you're itching to get in our way, we'll just have to give you a beating.
Ha! Seems like we're out of options.
I guess it's gonna be a dust-up. There's no other choices. What colony are you associated with? Because I reckon we've probably liberated you from the Flame Clock at this point, as we have most others. So I probably could go talk to your commander and have this whole thing sorted out, and have you in a world of trouble, I might also add, for having the audacity to go against us here, which is very frustrating. That's it. That's all I have to say about the combat.
You still with us?
Just,
So much for help.
Oh, you're not
What
dying.
the hell? You could have taken them all out easy.
Things was tricky. Tirkin truth. No parent can bear to put own Turklets in danger.
Yeah. I get it.
Are all the Tirkins all right?
Turklets are safe, but I not so.
Please, no. Don't tell me.
My gizzard, it leaking out.
Pull yourself together.
We got literal healers in the party right now.
Kids alone.
Gondor.
That is correct. I also not think it come to this. Tragic day indeed. Raising little Turklets can be such really hard work. But this, what happened here, this is own fault. Exactly like you say. Brought this all on top of self. Every time get attacked, I was such big flock fool to keep fight back. Never should fight human in first place. quiet better. Should have run away to safer roost.
Don't make me
Think
feel.
about your children, damn you! If you die now,
Maybe they can survive on own, my turklets. It no like they're feather brains. So you there, smallest human, please hear my lastest request.
You literally have healers in the
what
party.
is it? Let's hear it.
If there is place that's safe and have no fighting, I want you take my turklets there so safe and tight. If they just need live, then turklets can handle by self. But they not do good for fighting. They not strong. Like I was when in primes of use.
This is...
If Tirkin can ask you.
They actually killed it. They actually did it. With 2 healers in the party. They killed the Tirkin.
He's gone.
And they made it emotional.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a Tirkin. Seeing someone die before your eyes and not being able to do anything about it, it's shit.
But I think we did all we could.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, you lot. Got a job for you.
A job?
You heard the bird. We gotta take him with. I, did kinda bring this on us all.
I don't really think it's your responsibility.
Did I ask you? What's it gonna be? Your kids coming? Or would you rather stay here with Daddy?
Don't say it like that. Their father just died. Give him a break.
Alright. Go say your farewells. But it's not safe here anymore. So don't take any longer than you have to.
Ghondor, are you sure about this?
Life put them in front of me. So I wanted to do what I could to make their lot bearable. And there's just the little ones left. If they say they want to live, I can at least give them that much.
You're right. I think that's the best way.
Yeah, life can be a bitch sometimes. But what's the alternative? None of us planned it. But we're family now. And family has to stick together, right?
You're darn right, Ghondor.
Makes sense.
I'll tell you right now, the work will be hard. You'll have to scratch for your own grain. You sure you still want it? Your dad was a tough customer. Don't you ever forget that. Shit always comes at you sideways.
Are you okay, Ghondor?
Mind your damn business. You're not the ones who's gonna have to teach stuff to non-verbal bird things.
True.
Let's get going. There's plenty to do and daylight's wasted.
And that's it. I assume they'll be going back to the city. The big Tirkin was pushed into battle, defending his children to the very last. Ghondor decided to look after them in their father's place. I guess she might know a thing or two about losing a dad, right? The hero's class rank has increased to level 20, and rank cap for this class is now lifted. Excellent. That was surprisingly sweet and charming, which I didn't expect. Also, affinity chart upgraded. That's right. Live strong, young Turklet. Oh my good gosh. Look at the size of this chart, by the way. It kind of dwarfs the one you get. Look at this thing! Look at this thing! It really do dwarf the one you get in Future Redeemed. Like, my gosh. Are the grayed out ones dead, I think? Yeah, I think... Is Micklin dead? I seem to think yes. So much going on here. There's a ticker tape along the bottom of the screen. Why? What is happening? Pillow Shroom? Dark Grape? Dowdy Armor Kernel? What is that? What does that even mean? Why is that happening? I don't know what that means. Oh good, there's a search if we need it. I have no idea. Why is that going along the bottom of the screen? Why? I genuinely don't know. Oh, show wanted items. Right? Okay, get me off of this screen. I shouldn't have opened it. I made a mistake. Well, there's one more hero ascended. So if we go back into here and we have a look at heroes, look, I think we know that there is one hero who is ready for Ascension and has been for some time now, and we've got all of their quests currently sitting inside of our quest log, and that would be good old Juniper. So we're going to add Juniper to the party, and then I guarantee if we have a look at map, and we navigate our way around to... Is it the Pentalis region, right? Towards the end? We're going to see just a flurry of things that we can do near their base, which might be this one, and apparently I'm wrong? I don't think I'm wrong, though. I don't think. Okay, so we're here, and maybe I was wrong? But, like, there's so many quests in the quest log. Look, if we go to quests, and we go to... Oh, you know what it is? You know what? It's not quests. I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong. It's conversations that we need to have. We have tons of conversations revolving around this place. So we'll go to their canteen next time. Until then, thank you folks for watching. God bless each and every one of you. Big shout out to all of the many channel members who help make content making possible on the channel. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.